Hey everybody, Adam Savage here in my cave with a show and tell. It is a show and tell. This is an unboxing. I've got a toy here and you probably, yeah, there you go. Ghostbusters Plasma Series Neutrona wand. This is by Hasbro and it's pretty impressive. I'm just gonna give you that up front. This is an impressive toy. It is an impressive prop. It is impressive no matter what you plan to use it for. Let's open it up and take a look. It is Ghostbusters season here at Tested, as you've probably noticed. We did a lot of coverage of Ghostbusters Afterlife. We did some Ghostbuster builds here. We went to the set. And I've actually been meaning to get one of these for months, and holy hell, when it finally arrived, it so exceeded my expectations. Okay, first of all, this is the first thing you see. There's like aestheticizing. There's a whole story going on here. Yeah, okay, let's get this open. Oh, dude. Look at that. They actually designed a toolbox for the Neutrona wand. And even, I mean, so let's see, I gotta, oh yeah, there we go. Just those, right? Yeah. So this lovely little descriptor with some great graphics. Spengler's Neutrona wand. I gotta tell you, I was blown away by this. This is unnecessary, and it's so magnificent. It extends the storytelling of the piece. It creates an experience for the purchaser. Again, I'm always talking about how, like with every prop that I replicate or acquire, I'm always looking for a relationship with the piece, not just like, it's exactly like the original. Like, that's not as interesting to me as the experience. And whoever designed this whoever was the project lead on the Neutrona wand, I'm going to be complimenting them repeatedly throughout this unboxing because it's so clear that they were given just like a free license by Hasbro or a very wide license by Hasbro to create an experience. This is like, I almost want to build this, and it looks like it's a real thing. It's probably CG, but it is gorgeous, even down to the hinges on the backside. Yep, black and yellow tape. I always feel at home with the black and yellow tape. Here we go. We're gonna open this up, and here's what we've got inside. And again, at first glance, the experience is freaking fantastic. Okay, let's pull out some of the pieces. We've got, these are some pieces that go on, and there are actually some options in how you put this together that are even more amazing because it's really clear that they've been paying attention. Oh yeah, let's see. We've got a display stand, which in and of itself is quite a nice little bit of product that I really appreciate. Instruction booklet. And when there's elaborate packaging, I'm always so impatient. I'm always terrified of breaking my stuff because I'm like, get it open! There we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The magnificent toolbox. I'm so impressed. Okay, right, we've got your classic pieces that tie it down to a vacuum form. Oh, right, I've got to add in some batteries. And how, yeah, here we are. 3 AA's. AA's are one of those, what do you call it, expendables here in the shop in which I always have like tons or none. I rarely have like a few double A's. It is really always like I've either got more than I'll need for an apocalypse or it's an emergency and I need more immediately. All right. That is the battery pack, and it's got only one way it goes in here. Oh, okay. The first thing, I'll put the display together in a minute, but the first thing that I love is that this end cap, which holds the batteries in there, it comes with two of them. Why, you might ask? Well, if you are a Ghostbusters cosplayer, you'd know that you want a piece of ribbed loom tube coming out of the back of your Neutrona wand, and Hasbro has included an extra battery closure with this that allows you to connect that ribbed tubing to it. Hasbro, thank you. That is freaking mighty fine of you to include that option so that people didn't have to take this apart and figure out how to do that themselves. That is like, for the longest time, it felt like toy companies had no idea that cosplayers were out there. And now we are entering what I feel is this like golden age of toys and merchandisable products that recognizes and welcomes the cosplay community. And this piece is a perfect example of that. Okay, so I want to turn this on. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Did I put the batteries in wrong? Or is there a main switch? There we go. It's got a vibrating motor in it. Oh, okay. This is interesting. So it's the switches, of which there are 3 toggle switches here, activate, and then these 2 here. They're meant to be done in a specific order. So I think it's that one, and then this one, and that turns on the vibrating motor. It feels great. Like there's some real activity. The lights are all moving, blinking. It's got a nice sound to it. I'm going to try and shoot some ghosts. Excellent. Now I think I can also do it from out here. Ooh, different color. What is that? That's something totally different. Dude. Okay. Where do I even begin with what I love about this? First of all, topographically, okay, let's turn it. There we go. Topographically, it appears to me, I don't have my Neutrona wand here. My Neutrona wand, by the way, this is, excuse me, I'm bouncing all over because I'm excited. This Neutrona wand has a different grip than the original Ghostbusters Neutrona wand grip. It looks to me like a part of a pump action from a shotgun. This is the updated Spengler Ghostbusters pack wand. So I don't want to give any spoilers away, so I won't. But that should just suffice for like why it looks a little bit different. This tape around the handle and this shotgun grip are the 2 most notable differences. But everything else, topographically, you got your clippered valve, you've got all your bits and bobs and knobs, and they seem to have paid a lot of attention towards getting this really pretty right. Even down to this like fat wire that comes out from here, even down to these little brass valves. Oh, also, yeah. This is like one of those holy grail things of like, it is a really hard thing to add to your Neutrona wand. It is a difficult mechanic to make work right because you've got a thing that catches out here and then you've got to release it with this little green knob over here. Non-trivial. Having done it, it is non-trivial. I bought a kit that was made to do this, and still to fit all the electronics in and get that to work was a pain in the butt. Hasbro did it. Here's a detail that I didn't even notice. This, and this part they're all actual aluminum. What are you doing? It's like vibrating a little bit. Oh. Oh, wow, that actually does something. What? Oh, wow. There's an interactivity that no one else has in their Neutrona one. You turn this and it makes the bar graph go up and down. I know it's not quite a bar graph, but we'll allow that. That is like one of the hardest parts to find for a Neutrona one is a correct bar graph. Each of these parts made from aluminum. Incredible. Oh, wow. There seems to be many modes of shooting ghosts, which is really fun. Just about everything is great. It could certainly use a paint up, like a little bit of rust and weathering and wear, but they've also really tried to add a bunch of their own. The edges of stuff is worn, like I've showed people with silver Sharpies or the Molto pen. But maybe my favorite thing is that this bottom piece, which sits on the bottom of the Neutrona one, it has the V-lock and the belt hanger. They've actually shown it to be beaten up, like it's been injection molded with dents and wear patches. That's amazing to me. There's like, whoever was the production lead on this was clearly a nerd in the best way. And they were just given permission to make a nerdy toy that like all these little things that don't really matter but make it so much better. That it's really just like a love letter to prop collecting and to Ghostbusters. And it's all to me exemplified by the fact that they didn't just make this part injection mold it, they actually took care to weather beaten it and show that it's been utilized and used and it's old. That is freaking cool. Famously, the Ghostbusters Neutrona ones are held onto the proton packs using a Dixie cup holder, this like triangular piece. They have one here. I am not sure. I think this fits my proton pack. I think I did put this on there, but they've also made it removable, easily removable, so you could put your own on there. Again, they're really thinking about us, the cosplay community, when they put this together. Even down to this. This is not some injection molded thing. It is a real belt hanger. You can actually put some weight and load on it, dude. And here, right here, the worn, broken bits here, the weathering, the wear you can see on the edges. I've run into a lot of Ghostbusters troopers this cosplay season, this con season. And so many people are using these with their costumes. They look fantastic. They are super lightweight. And they have all this wonderful functionality. They feel really great. I will tell you that I happen to know that Jason Reitman put a vibrating motor into the Neutrona one from Afterlife to give the actors something to feel when they pull the trigger. Putting a vibrating motor into a prop is another gift you give to the actors to help anchor them in the world of the movie. And Hasbro has jumped into the fray with this amazing, amazing product. I was gonna say toy, but it's like, it feels like a little more than a toy. It feels like a love letter. And I just wanna say thanks, Hasbro. And if you were the project lead on this, my hat is off to you and your whole team, because I'm so happy to have this. Yeah, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Hasbro's Neutrona wand from Ghostbusters Afterlife. Color me a very, very grateful consumer for this excellent product. This is Adam Savage in my cave. I'll see you next time.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Oh my God, did I do all this without mentioning that Halloween was right around the corner? You guys all have a great Halloween.